大家好, Masahiro, buenas tardes, guten Abend. Welcome to Anyone Can Learn a Language. My name is Robert Ogle, and I'm a high school teacher here at Wuxi. I'm in my 29th year of teaching combinations of French, Spanish, and German. And the question I get asked more often than any other is, how many languages can you speak? And I answer that question that I have studied 9 different languages. And I have certificates in 8, ranging from a university degree in Spanish, German, and Portuguese, to UK higher level certificates in French, and standard level certificates in Russian, Italian, Arabic, and finally, Chinese. This is my HSK Level 2 certificate, which I got in December last year. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the certificate I am proudest of. For one simple reason, it's the one I had to work hardest for. 我们知道中文非常难。谢谢。So when people ask me the question, how many languages I speak, and I'm here to answer, I invariably get one of 2 reactions. Either, you're so talented, or I'm no good at languages. And it's those 2 perceptions that I'm here to talk about this evening. When people tell me that they are no good at languages, they're simply giving an excuse for not learning one. And this is an excuse that I've used at many points in my life, particularly when I was a high school student, because there were some subjects that I didn't feel very secure in. And they were normally mathematics, physics, and physical education. And by telling myself that I was no good, I'd already given myself an excuse for when I inevitably failed. The answer that somebody is not good at a language, that excuse is a perfect example of the fixed mindset. And this relates back to research done by Dr. Carol Dweck into 2 different kinds of mindset. The fixed mindset, when you tell yourself you simply cannot do something, versus a growth mindset that allows yourself the room to fail and the room to grow. So people ask me, what are my secrets to success? How did I become the polyglot that I am today? And I have a simple answer, is that I worked very hard at it. And because I worked hard, I achieved success. And when I achieved success, people praised me. And because of that praise, I had the motivation to work even harder. And thus, I had my own virtuous circle. The harder I worked, the more success I had, and the more praise I got. And the key to learning a language is to set up your own virtuous circle. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about this evening. People call me a polyglot. And I'm not sure whether people know exactly what a polyglot is. So here is a definition that I got from ilanguages.org. And I can tell you for sure that I'm sadly not yet in that 1% of the world that can speak 5 languages fluently. Also, while I was doing my research for this presentation this evening, I decided to look up who is the Guinness World Record holder for speaking the most languages. And it is this man, Ziad Fazah. He's Lebanese. He was born in 1954. That has given him 65 years in which to learn languages. And now I need some audience participation, please. Would you mind raising your hand if you think that Ziad knows more than 10 languages? Keep it up if you think more than 20. More than 30? More than 40? More than 50? People are doubting. The answer is, ladies and gentlemen, that he claims to speak 59 different languages. Interestingly for us, he claims to speak Cantonese, Mandarin, and Shanghainese. Now, judging by your reaction, I think I can read your mind. You're either thinking one of 2 things. Wow, I'm a polyglot, or most likely, I could never do that. And maybe you can, maybe you can't, depending on your mindset. But at least you can give it a go. So what are the keys to being a polyglot? I came across some research by a lovely lady called Ogle. And her research was into what do polyglots have in common? What's their key to success? What motivates them? And she interviewed hundreds of polyglots from around the world. And she found some interesting things. And the answer is they don't have one thing that they do. There are hundreds of things, different things that each polyglot does to help them and motivate them learning a language. But they all share one thing in common, that they love languages. They're excited by learning a language. So how do we get that excitement? How do we motivate ourselves? What are Ogle's steps to success? Well, I have 7 for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to skip that one very quickly. First of all, decide why you want to learn a language. What is it that motivates you? Is it you want to have fun, you want to meet people from a different culture? Is it for your job? If you know why you're doing it, then you're more likely to stick to that plan. Here are the top 10 reasons, according to Bloomsbury International, why people learn a language. And I'll give you a few seconds just to read through those. I don't know if you were surprised by anything up there, but I was quite shocked when I read this list, because most of my personal motivation for learning a language was not here. So I decided to create my own list. And here we are. And yes, I learn languages to get dates. A strategy that I'm pleased to report is very successful. So, once you've decided why you're doing this, the second thing is to have fun. If you think back to when you learned a language at school, what were the activities that you did that you enjoyed? Replicate those. On the other hand, if you hated learning a language at school, then do the exact opposite. But find a way, or ways, hopefully, that motivate you and allow you to have fun. I'm going to go back a couple of slides now to this one here. During Lydia Mokova's research, I came across this as a method. It's quite unique. I've never seen it before and would never have thought of it. But this guy's called Lucas, and he lived in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And he wanted to learn Russian. And surprisingly, there isn't a big Russian-speaking community in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So what he decided to do was to use the technology in front of him, i.e. Skype. And Lucas decided to add 100 random Russian speakers onto his Skype profile. And when he wanted to study, he simply opened up 2 windows. And he said, hello, in both of them, привет. And then he waited for the first person to respond. And then he copied the response of the first person into the second person's window and waited for them to respond. And then copied and pasted, copied and pasted. And what this man had, it's ingenious. He had a conversation with native speakers, unscripted, a natural conversation. And then when he'd finished, he closed the windows, copied the text, and then went away and analyzed and learned those phrases. So Lucas had his own way of having authentic contact with native speakers. And obviously, as he gained in confidence, he could actually have some of those conversations himself, rather than copying and pasting. So, finding that way to have fun. Is it the Skype conversations? Is it memorizing the top 500 words? Is it making lots of piles of neat little flashcards? Whatever works for you, whatever makes you excited. And then number 3, set some realistic goals. I'm a foreigner in China, Mushalawai. I really want to learn Chinese. It's the perfect place. But if I say to myself, I'm going to be fluent in Chinese in 1 year, then I'm kidding myself. surrounded by English-speaking people, and I have a full-time job. That goal is completely and utterly unrealistic. But I can set myself a goal of passing an HSK examination in a particular year. Or, if I have a family, a full-time job, and I don't believe I'm that talented in languages, then I could set myself a smaller goal of maybe learning a few phrases a week or some words. But I can do that. And I also need to give myself the space to fail. And here I'm building on the previous speakers who were on stage before me, because they've all spoken about the growth mindset, about allowing yourself the chance to fail. And learning a language is difficult. You will fail. But just like falling off a bike, get back on and ride it again. Number 4, use it from day one. This one is possibly the most difficult because it's potentially the most embarrassing. To go outside and use what you've learned with people who actually speak the language. And I certainly can identify with that embarrassment. Living in China, I have literally butchered the Chinese language. I have asked for all sorts of things. And people have looked at me with the most random face that they don't understand me. And believe you me, I've had great trouble trying to get a taxi back home to Huatao instead of saying it wrong. But if you get out and do that from day one, you will experience the virtuous circle. People are surprisingly tolerant of foreigners. Use it, or you will lose it. Rule 5, listen and imitate. Learning Chinese here in China is fantastic because I am surrounded by Chinese. Every time I leave the school gates, I hear people talking and I can hear those sounds. If you are Lucas in Brazil, trying to learn Russian, then you have YouTube. You have all sorts of technological resources around for you to hear native speakers. Listen to the patterns that people use, the sounds that they create, and aim to copy those. Is Nebjin still in the house? I have a lovely colleague who's helped me greatly. I have a particular problem with the sound R in Chinese. I have not been able to say it. But 2 weeks ago, my colleague Meg sat down with me and she actually showed me where to put my lips and how to place my tongue. And a little experiment to see if I've got it. 今天很热. Listening and imitating is the key to being understood. If you have a terrible accent, people will not understand you. Anyone who's ever been in my lesson knows how fastidious I am and how I insist on trying to speak with an authentic accent. En mi clase no hablamos americano. Thank you. Number 6, use what you have around you as a resource. For those of us foreigners who are learning Chinese, we are surrounded by students who speak Chinese. Ask your students for a couple of words every single week and practice them with every single class that comes through your door. See how much confidence you build. And point 7, well, I really don't have a point 7. Point 7 is constantly going back and revisiting points 1 to 6. Am I having fun? Do I know why I'm learning it? Am I using it? Am I listening and imitating? And am I giving myself the space to fail? Have I set up my own virtuous circle? Learning language is difficult. And I can stand here today as a model of success. And what I would love to encourage every one of you to do today is to take that risk, to take those steps, and enjoy the wonderful feeling that it is communicating with native speakers of a different language. 谢谢，中秋节快乐！Vielen Dank, Masalama, auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you, Mr. Ogle, so much. for your speech. Now we'd like to open up the house, so if any audience member has any questions to ask Mr. Ogle about like his journey in learning languages or kind of anything he talked about in his speech, feel free to raise your hand and I will bring the mic down to you.
Thank you for staying awake, by the way. And I just want to say what an honor it is to share this platform with such eloquent students. Can we give them all a round of applause?
So you said you knew a lot of languages, which is
I said I've studied them.
You've studied a lot of languages, and my question is, how do you like retain that knowledge? How do you keep that knowledge? Like, is there any way that you can reinforce that, like, you know this language every day? Like, how do you have anyone to communicate with?
That is the difficult part, because there's only so much time when you have a full-time job. Yeah. And that's why I said I studied the language, and I don't necessarily speak them fluently. And being able to maintain so many languages, I would need about 64 hours in a day to be able to do that. And to my shame, if you ask me to, I have a good level in Arabic, but you have a conversation with me now, and I think I would be very branded and embarrassed. The actual answer to your question, I believe, is that you have to dedicate time. That there really are no shortcuts to this. But if you find a way to make that hard work enjoyable, then you will have fun and it won't seem like hard work. Really good question. Thank you.
Does anyone? Okay.
Another question.
How do you make learning fun?
How do I make learning fun? That's the best question ever. Thank you very much. I think what you have to do, particularly when you're studying by yourself, is you have to make it exciting. And you have to learn a short amount of things. And then kind of give yourself a test. And you have to have a little treat for yourself when you've done well. Yeah? And you know that if you study hard, you're going to get that next treat. Yeah? And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not very good at sport. Brilliant question.
So that's about all the time we have for questions from Mr. Ogle. So if you guys have any questions for him afterwards, feel free to approach him, and I'm sure he'd be happy to answer your questions. Let's give him one more round of applause. Before the conclusion of tonight's event, there are a few individuals we'd like to thank. First off, we'd like to thank the Shanghai American School High School